Well, hello everybody. I'm Jack. This is Raw Tropical Living. Thank you for joining me today. It's Thursday here, almost the weekend again. Excited about this weekend. I'm going down to Pensacola to stay Saturday night, and they are having an Earth Day celebration down there. Hopefully going to meet some vegan peeps from a little Facebook group locally I'm in here, and I saw my guy last weekend in Pensacola who's the grower down there where I'd gotten the wheatgrass stuff from. But anyway, I'm going to talk to him about possibly growing me some papaya and some organic greens. Exciting stuff. So it's going to be a fun weekend. So anyhow, I wanted to talk today about the easiest path to the raw vegan lifestyle and possibly some realistic and unrealistic expectations. I do videos every day, so if you are not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now and come back and watch some more. But be sure and click on that little bell and check send notifications, or YouTube tends to unsubscribe people from channels from time to time. Yep, I'm going to pull this sermon out again. I've preached this sermon many times, but I believe in the message of this one so strongly that I'm going to keep pounding it until... I think when you just pound things over and over and over and over, the masses may not, but each time you might get that one or two people that are like, oh, okay, that makes a little bit of sense. That makes a little bit of sense. Some people, maybe if you've watched me long enough, you've already anticipated what I'm going to say when I say the easiest path to a raw vegan lifestyle. And when I say to a raw vegan lifestyle, there'll be some people out there, that the statistics people, the kind of geeky ones, that, well, what do you mean, how raw? As raw as you want to go. If you want to go to a fully raw lifestyle, this is the easiest path by all means, in my opinion. And that is setting yourself up a plan and slowly moving forward, or moving at a pace that's comfortable for you. Listen, I want to stress this part of it. Like I say, I've talked about this many times before. I believe in a process. Now, everybody likes to tell you the story about, well, so-and-so went overnight, or this person, I went overnight, or whatever. And even some of those people that have told me they went overnight, and I don't ever have the need to go back and call them out. Well, no, you didn't really go overnight. You went overnight the last time you did it, but you stumbled back and forth a few times. So anyhow, like I say, if you want to hold on to that and you're going to keep telling yourself you can do it, but if you've tried to do it overnight, cold turkey, all raw, all the time, and it hasn't worked for you before, well then maybe you need to stop being so stubborn. Listen, it's about moving forward. I like to always be moving forward. I don't care if you're crawling. It's like, you know, they ran the Boston Marathon the other day, and they always have that person, you know, that they show. And they'll usually highlight that person that crosses the finish line. Their family's waiting on them. Everybody else is gone. It's like hours and hours and hours later. But they still crossed the finish line. They still covered 26.2 miles, is it? Whatever. It just took them longer to get there, but they got there. They got to that same finish line that the winner got to. You see what I'm trying to get out there? They weren't able to. So, okay, what if they had said, you know, they probably accomplished a major dream in their life. What if they had said, nope, you know what, I'm not going to win this thing. I'm not going to be the first one, so I'm not even going to do it in the first place. Forward progress every day. I don't care how slow it is. I don't like back and forth. And that's why I'm saying, move slowly. If you are comfortable moving forward, but always go forward with this mentality. Don't ever step back. Don't ever retreat. When I gain some ground, I'm not giving that ground up. And that's why I'm saying be solid at the stage you're at before you move on. You know, I kind of have that loose little program. Maybe I'll whip that into a little free ebook one of these days. I'm just not real interested in writing it up. Is the 30-day raw food or raw vegan plan. You know, getting there, and it's 30 days, but it's in chunks of 30 days. It's like starting with raw till noon, then it's raw till dinner, then it's fully raw 3 days a week, then it's fully raw 5 days a week, then it's fully raw 7 days a week. So that is a very slow but methodical way of going from a standard American diet to fully raw. Nobody's, you know, all this time I've talked about it, I was hoping somebody would come in one day and say, hey, you know what, I did that all the way, because I guarantee it. I'm not saying maybe or okay or whatever, and I'm not even selling it to you. But you'd rather go out and pay your money for some system or some little cute YouTuber that's telling you this or that, and they bob around and whatever, and it looks, you know, there's bells and whistles. You might even have an app, or you might even be able to go to a site somewhere, and you might be able to plug things in there and make a pretty little chart or whatever. And here I just sit over in the corner eating my fruits and vegetables and looking at this and kind of being, okay, that's kind of cute, I suppose, if you need that. But just moving forward every day. Every day, I'm telling you, right now, just like that video yesterday, now is always the perfect time, but this actual time of the year is the perfect time. 4 months. I mean, I don't know, I kind of still think of the bulk. To me, summer's really June, July, and August, but May will be warm. So let's say we're just about to get into May in about, what, 10 days. So you've got May, June, July, and August. 4 months. 4 months. Even if you just got up and ate the buffet at Shoney's and had eggs and bacon and pancakes this morning, you could go from this lifestyle to this by, say, Labor Day, the end of the summer. Just a slow process, but many people won't do that. Many people won't do that, and you'll be pissing and moaning and singing the blues, and when the weather gets cool again, you'll be, Another thing, the second part of that I just threw in a little bit is realistic expectations. Listen, more and more, all I ever hear is the reasons. I live so and such a place, or it's like this, blah, blah, blah. You got to be realistic about your conditions. I mean, you know, to me, and this angers some people. I don't know why. You either do or you don't. You know, I'm not the end-all authority, but I see these people that just choose, and they're adamant about it, that I'm going to be a fully raw vegan in certain locations that are just not very hospitable for it. They always fail. They're constantly in a bad mood. They're constantly griping about how they can't do it to the other people that are doing it. And I'm just like, okay, so why? It's like, okay, here's a good little analogy for you. I'm living in the Midwest. You know, let's say I'm living in Nebraska. I want to be a surfer. My dream in life, my passion in life is to be a surfer. I live surfing. I go to stuff on the internet. I talk about surfing. That's my dream. And I tell people in California, and I tell people in Costa Rica, and I tell people in places like that, well, yeah, and I get kind of angry with them because I'm like, well, yeah, you got it easy. You're in Nebraska, dude. Why would you pick surfing as your passion and live in Nebraska? Why would you decide the raw food diet, a fully raw food diet, is the only way to eat, yet I'm going to live here in the middle of hostile environment where it is absolutely damn near impossible to do it? I'm going to tell people I'm striving to do it all the time. It's impossible to do it, so I'm going to fail. I'll fail and complain instead of just trying to figure out a realistic solution. Because there's only two. People don't want to hear it. If you live in a place that's not hospitable or that's not easy to do raw, whatever, there's only two choices. Because most likely, unless, you know, I don't know, unless your town just starts all of a sudden growing new stuff or having stuff shipped in, your area is not going to change. The amount of stuff you're getting for your lifestyle there is not going to change. So you can either stay there and take it, you move somewhere else, you adjust your diet, but it is what it is. So everybody needs to just stop geeking out on this stuff and do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Just eat the fruits and vegetables. Move forward a little bit each day. I'm telling you, I don't have these fancy methods, and you know what? I've sat down before. I've kind of been at crossroads before about where to take this channel. Should I sit down and write this, or should I make up a program on that? And I'm like, no, that's just not... That wouldn't be genuine, because that's not me, because I've got to believe in what I'm doing. And I believe that if you stopped making it so hard, stopped making it this holy grail, and you used a simple method to do this, it's as easy can be. I don't have anything special. Listen, I didn't come from some pristine lifestyle. I love chicken wings. I love beer. I love alcohol. I love all kind of bad food. I used to smoke barbecue, but I found a different way that works for me. So, anyhow, now's the time. Now's the time. I'm going to keep pounding this warm weather message. Let's do it now. Happy to help you any way I can. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.